In this video, I'll show you how to make fridge magnets by hand and how my cute simple project kept breaking at every step. I noticed that when we were visiting friends, Jan got totally obsessed with their magnets. So I decided to make our own. But honestly, at first I didn't want to overcomplicate it. I tried to find something on Marketplace that wouldn't look boring or ugly. No luck. Even on a Chinese marketplace, we couldn't find a set that really worked for us. To be fair, there are some cool options out there, but they still didn't feel right for our home and our vibe. Finding references. Where do you start when you don't even know where to start? Pinterest, of course, to look for ready-made ideas. But I wasn't looking for just any alphabet. Look, this is a Georgian alphabet, and I learned it because of this one chart. Each letter is shown as an object that starts with that exact letter. It's a mnemonic technique, and it made memorizing the letters surprisingly easy. So I wanted the same approach for Jan, that made the task a bit harder. Not just a nice style, but actual objects shaped like letters. Eventually, I found an image that looked perfect, bright and beautifully illustrated until I downloaded it. The quality was terrible. Upscaling and retouching didn't help, so I started redrawing it manually in Photoshop. I even printed it. And then I thought, why not make a video about this? And that's where everything fell apart, because that alphabet, even though it was clearly based on English, was still a commercial illustration made for a specific project. So, using it would mean dealing with the copyright issues. I didn't want that. So we decided to generate our own alphabet. Generation. For the next step, I needed my husband, a computer, a few references, AI, and patience. If AI is telling us not to use someone else's commercial artwork, then fine, okay, let it draw for us. I do have a design background, but I'm not really an illustrator, and doing it all by hand would have taken way longer. Luckily, Ilya is really good at image generation and has subscriptions to different services. Modern generators like Nana Banana or GPT Image are genuinely impressive. After a bunch of experiments, we picked a direction and agreed on the style. Here's what our AI brief looked like. Gouache, hand-painted texture, bright background. The object is shaped like the letter. One consistent style across the whole alphabet. And honestly, this was the funniest part of the whole process.
Bruh.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No, 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 no.
That's pretty good.
Ta-da! Okay, enough. It's time to suffer. Printing and cutting. To make the picture stick to the fridge, you need magnetic backing. I had left my behind during the move. I ordered a new magnetic sheet along with the super glue. We recently bought a photo printer, and that's where all our experiments started. The problem is it's unpredictable, really, and it crops the edges when it prints. And we needed the cards to be more or less the same size. On top of that, the perforated tier of tabs made the edges uneven. We burned through so much photo paper and time. Buying a ready-made set would have been cheaper. Even cheaper. At that point, I felt completely defeated and wanted to quit. But since the video isn't over, we kept going. And then I realized, why am I even counting time and money? This wasn't about saving money, it was about making something of our own. After a bunch of attempts, we finally managed to print them evenly. Would we be able to cut them evenly too? That's a great question. We glued the printed letters onto magnetic vinyl with superglue. Yes, we ruined our hands a bit. And yes, we did it safely. I was gluing on the balcony and Jan was inside with his dad. And then we cut them. The final. His first reaction was good. А это?
Это арбуз.
Буква А.
Буква А.
Арбуз.
Арбуз.
While we were making these magnets, it took, no kidding, a couple of days. I think even Jan got tired of the letters because they were everywhere and everyone kept pointing them at him. Тебе нравятся карточки?
Нет, ахи, бабочка.
Бабочка, да, буква Б.
Буква Б. Е.
Да, буква Е. At first it feels like you're doing this for your baby, for your kid, but honestly it's more for us. So I'm not placing expectations on Jan. I'm not waiting for a specific reaction. I enjoyed the process and got a couple of minor injuries. I like the magnets, even though they are a bit crooked and you can see some glue marks, or even they're not so perfectly same. I want the things around us to feel nice, and it turned out that mattered more than making them perfect. Thank you for watching. Bye.